Hello Leo, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be the 411 on your connection. What do you need to know about your connection at this time? What's going on in your connection, how you feel about each other, any hidden factors, and what is the potential outcome for the near future. We're going to be looking at all of that in this reading. As always, this is meant to be a general love reading, so it will not resonate with every Leo watching. Not every reading that I do for Leos, I do one every week, will resonate with you. So keep that in mind. Check out your other placements if you want additional messages for this month. I'll have all of the playlists for each sign linked in the description box. All right, Spirit, Angels, Guides, what messages, guidance do you have for Leo? What messages, guidance, please, do you have for Leo? What do we need to know for Leo in love? Let's get the 411 on Leo's connection. What do we need to know? Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Okay, what's going on in your connection right now? The Magician reverse. Oh no. Death reverse. Scorpio energy. So interesting. I'm getting, it's almost like someone wants a certain situation to change or transform, but it's not happening. I'm also getting that someone is they're fighting back against an ending. And I say someone because both of your energies are here. So this could be you or your person, Leo. Okay, what do we need to know about this? Any challenges, obstacles, insight? 4 of Cups, okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So someone's like checked out emotionally, I feel. Not really giving to this connection. Not able to give, even if they wanted to. How do you feel about this person? 3 of Wands. Oops. 2 of Wands reverse. And how do they feel about you? Knight of Wands reverse. 8 of Cups. I feel like this is a reading about someone being, so far, from what I see so far, it's like someone's kind of fed up and has left a connection. Or someone messed up and left a connection. We'll see. Okay, what do you need to know? Any hidden factors? The Wheel of Fortune. Holy crap, okay. And the 7 of Wands reverse. Okay. And where's all of this headed? 10 of Swords, yeah. This is leading to some sort of an ending or walking away. And an Ace of Swords, yeah. Why is all of this happening? Bottom of the deck, the Root. The Moon reversed, Pisces energy. So something or someone is being seen clearly for the first time. There's no longer an illusion. There's no longer confusion. There's no longer secrets. It's all out in the open. And I think someone's pretty upset about it. Okay, let's get some insight for Leo. Leo, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Pisces is here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we'll see what else we get. The sign is not as important as the energy. People need to realize that too. Okay, let's see. Let's start with this Moon reverse because this is why everything is happening. Spirit, can we get some insight into this Moon reverse? Why is the Moon reverse here? What's this about? Oh, I got 2. The World and the 6 of Wands. What? Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. King of Cups. Okay, can I get one more? This might have been a good surprise. Or it led to a cycle closing. Tell me about the Moon reverse. Oh. Sorry, can you give me some more messages, please, for the Moon reverse? 2 of Wands. Okay, so this is a very specific, yeah, 5 of Swords. This is a very specific message. it will not resonate with everyone. Okay, keep that in mind. But I got this message. For some of you, this was a situation that a lot of people were able to see this happen. A lot of people were able to see this go down. So this could have happened on social media or in front of a group of people. Maybe there were multiple people involved, and so now like everybody knows. I feel like this is a situation that whatever this was, and it's funny because all of these cards are not necessarily negative cards or questionable cards. Like the World is a great card. You know? The Six of Wands, these are great cards. And so is the Two of Wands, actually, because it's someone that has, the World is their oyster. They have options. Let me see. Tell me about the World. I want to get some clarity. Can I get some insight, please, Spirit? What's this World energy about? But that's why it's so important to feel the energy as well. To trust your intuition, to listen to the messages that, well, I guess if you're not a tarot reader, you don't know. But for me, it's not just what the card says, but what comes to mind, the energy I pick up of the cards on the table. Can I get one more for the World? Seven of Wands, the Hangman, Page of Wands. Interesting. Seven of Wands shows up here reverse. The Emperor, Aries energy at the bottom of the deck, and there's Death again, Scorpio energy. So look at the cards that came out with the World. This is why I feel like this World is not a positive card necessarily, and I'll tell you why based off of the cards that are here. So the Seven of Wands is a card about fighting back or fighting to protect yourself or defend yourself, standing your ground. You're standing your ground against any challenge, and you're being very brave in doing so, right? And that looks great. But I feel like with the Hangman here and the Four of Pentacles, I almost am starting to question if this is if this is just someone acting brave or putting on a show. Maybe they're fighting for a new beginning, but they're not doing anything about it, right? I mean, the Page of Wands is here, so at least they're taking the initiative. What happened here? Something happened here. Something happened here, Leo. Okay, let's keep going. But I feel like this World is very important. I think this was something that was very surprising. And, you know, it could have been a good surprise, but I just am not getting that energy because this is leading towards an ending. Someone's walking away, so this can't be really that great. Okay, so let's find out what's going on in your connection. Maybe this will make a little bit more sense. Tell me about the Death card reverse with the Magician reverse. Three of Swords. See, there's something here. Okay, tell me more about the Magician reverse and the Death card reverse. Pain, heartache, difficulty, disappointment, Ace of Swords. So this could have been a tough conversation, maybe a conversation about an ending, and maybe the other person or one of you here, I guess one of you might want this to end and the other one might be very hurt by it and resisting this ending. Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on here. There was a difficult conversation had. I feel like there's someone trying to manifest. Yeah, they're trying to manifest that this goes their way. But I just don't see that happening with the Magician, Seven of Swords, and Justice. It's almost like they want this to happen, but for the wrong reasons. This could have been a verbal fight. This could have been also clarity that someone got about the situation, because the Ace of Swords and the Moon reverse go very well together. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Cups. I'm going to figure this out. If it kills me, Leo. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Cups. Once again, I got the sense that someone was like not interested, emotionally checked out. Tell me about the Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, reverse. The Chariot, Cancer energy. And the Ace of Swords came out here as well. And again, is with an ending. Ace of Swords with Ten of Swords. So I feel like someone wants to, there's clarity about an ending, or clarity that communication that's happening about an ending. So this could be somebody wanting to break up, for example. Tell me about the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Four of Cups again. So what I'm getting here is like someone bringing an offer and someone, the other person rejecting it. There's a Tower. There's like there's no interest here. Someone is not open to this Ace of Pentacles is what I'm picking up. This could be you or your person. Let's get into your energies a little bit here. Tell me about the energies between Leo and this other person. Okay, how do you even ask my question? Taking action. Okay, tell me about, what the heck? Divine timing. Okay, I'm just looking at them because I'm curious. Okay, tell me about Leo's energy. Spirit, tell me about Leo's energy. This deck wants to talk, so we'll see what it says. Tell me about Leo's energy, please. Victory lap, success, recognition, triumph. Tell me about the person that Leo is dealing with. What are their energies towards this connection? Wedding bells, sweet dreams, fantasy dreams, imagination. Your dreams are becoming a reality. Bottom of the deck closed off. Yeah. I'm getting that this person really wants to be with you. Or there's an illusion here. Like perhaps they are in a marriage and are fantasizing with you. Another way that I'm interpreting this moon reverse now, because I have victory lap here, which is all about success, recognition, triumph. You're being recognized and admired for your success. Another way that we could take this reading is that someone has revealed their feelings to you, Leo, and you are not interested. You're just not interested in what they have to say. You kind of are like, no, I'm good. I want to see what else is out there, or I'm just not interested in that anymore. I feel like you are thinking about success elsewhere. What a strange reading. If this is resonating for you, Leo, if you're watching this and this is making sense, please tell me in the comments what's going on here. Some of you, this could be someone from your past that wants to talk to you and reveal how they feel, and you're just not interested anymore. Or you don't see them that way, right? Okay, let's clarify. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands reverse. Or this could be someone from your past that you have a bad history with too. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands reverse. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Wands with the Two of Wands reverse. Four of Wands. Stress, anxiety, Four of Wands. It could be that you don't want to get involved with someone that's in a third party here. That you are looking for a successful partnership, not just anybody that comes along that gives you attention. Or Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. What in the world is going on? I'm like trying to make, I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a big piece here. But the cards are not revealing it right now. I just know that something happened and there was some sort of difficult conversation or difficult truth Someone's not able to manifest what they want. Someone's not interested. There's an ending happening. And this person has the 8 of Cups. They could have walked away, or you walked away because they were not able to commit. I think emotionally, this person affects you, but you don't show it. And I think you're waiting for something. I just don't know what. Maybe you want to leave a situation, but you can't. And it's stressing you out. And you're just waiting for that next opportunity. But I'm trying to figure out where they fit in this other person. Tell me about the Knight of Wands reversed with the 8 of Cups. What's this? 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Wands reversed with the 8 of Cups. It could be that this person couldn't commit to you, was a player, cheated, was unfaithful, just, you know, was playing games here. Yeah, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. This person could be wanting to fix this. There's the Fool. Whatever messy situation that they brought to this connection, they might be wanting to fix it. If they were in a third party and cheated on that third party to be with you, or vice versa, I can see how you might just be a bit conflicted here, Leo. So what you need to know, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of Wands reverse. So I feel like there's an opportunity coming here, or some sort of turning point with the wheel, things moving forward. Why is the Wheel here with the 7 of Wands reverse? Please, good news. Knight of Wands. Okay, we got Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Someone taking action here. The Chariot is here as well. Tell me about the Wheel. The 7 of Wands reverse. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? King of Swords. The Sun, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I feel like this is a situation where there's a marriage here, or a long-term commitment that shouldn't. It's made things murky. And for whatever reason, I feel like the person that is married is not behaving as they should, or are stepping out on their marriage. And there's now this tangled web that is messing everything up, and that's why this reading is all over the place, to be honest. You know, these are opposite energies. The Hangman, the 7 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. This is a card about holding back, protecting yourself, being guarded. And the Page of Wands is like a free bird. They just want to kind of get out there. So I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye, and not in a good way. Because remember, I was like, this isn't good energy, even though it looks good. You know? And then your person has sweet dreams. This is about fantasies, dreams, imagination. When the reality is there's an ending coming here in the near future. Let's look at this. Why is the 10 of Swords here with the Ace of Swords? And the 10 of Swords showed up twice. Why is the 10 of Swords here with the Ace of Swords? 5 of Wands and the High Priestess. Yeah, conflict, secrets, drama. Why is the 10 of Swords here with the Ace of Swords? That's the perfect title for this reading. Conflict, secrets, and drama. 5 of Pentacles, exactly. See, there's something, the reality is very different than someone's illusion, or the imagination, the fantasy that someone might be having. This is dreams versus reality, because the reality is that there is something, the future doesn't look to be a happy one. 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles. Struggle, difficulty, no progress, secrets, hidden motives, hidden factors here. A difficult ending. And in the middle of all that, the Ace of Swords, a card about clarity, the truth. It's like the truth is this, whether you like it or not. That kind of energy. And I feel like this reading here, and please, I apologize if I was all over the place with this reading, but I feel like the reading is exactly mirroring what the, dreams versus reality. That's why it's mixed, because someone's hopes, desires, and wishes are not parallel to reality. They're not working with reality, if that makes sense. I'm sure there's a more delicate way to put that. But what someone's imagining or hoping for doesn't necessarily mean that that's the reality. And I feel like you're very in your head about this, Leo. For whatever reason, you're very in your head about this. And this person wants to fix something. But I feel like, how can you fix something if you're not really addressing the root of the problem, which is you are in a commitment, or you have other responsibilities or obligations, or you cheated, because the Knight of Wands is reversed for this person. The reality is there's a lot of pain and difficulty in this connection at this time. There's heartbreak, right? There's something that's not being manifested, and a delayed ending, or an ending that someone doesn't want to happen, right? But at the same time, someone's not really giving to this connection. They're checked out, or they're not open to this opportunity that's right in front of them, or the other person isn't open to this opportunity that they're thinking about. So I really hope that this resonated for some of you, but keep in mind, this is a very weird reading. So if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Check out your other placements. But if it did resonate, please let me know in the comments what's going on here, Leo. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, hit that like button, subscribe. I'd love to have you, and that way you can keep up with all of the readings that I post every week. Thank you for all of you. Thanks to all of you who are so supportive and kind in the comments. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.